everyone, welcome to CRTV, the Halloween episode. I have to go put on my costume. Be right back. Oh, I'm a mummy. Oh, I'm so excited for today's show. I brought some of my friends along and we're going to have a great time. First up, Teacher Ted has a story for us. Go ahead, Teacher Ted.
Go away, big green monster! Big green monster has two big yellow eyes,
a long bluish-greenish nose,
a big red mouth with sharp white teeth,
two little squiggly ears,
scraggly purple hair,
and a big scary green face. But you don't scare me, so
go away, scraggly purple hair. Go away, two little squiggly ears.
go away, long bluish-greenish nose.
Go away, big green face.
Go away, big red mouth.
Go away, sharp white teeth.
Go away, two big yellow eyes.
Go away, big green monster.
And don't come back until I say so.
The end.
Oh, thanks, Teacher Ted. I love that story. Next up, let's go to Teacher Ben.
Okay, now let's think about Halloween. Maybe you think about candy, but you can also have cookies. So today, let's cut some shapes to make some Halloween cookies.
Here are some cookie cutters I bought from the store. There's a bear and a rabbit. But what if we want some different shapes? Here are the cookie cutters, the bear and the rabbit. You can see they're made out of metal. You can squeeze them, but I want some Halloween shapes.
Okay, remember with our foil today and our ruler, we're going to make our strips. Now we are going to be making three kinds of cookies today. So we are going to need three of these. Now for this, we're going to need first a ruler and some foil. Foil looks like this. Now let's make our Halloween cookie cutters. We're going to make it strong. So we lay out our aluminum foil, put down our ruler, and we're going to fold. Fold it as many times as you can to make it strong. Now we can simply take one end and pull this up. Now we have our shape. We just take it off, press it down, and now we can take this and fold it to make shapes for our cookies.
let's start with the witch hat. So for the witch hat, I'm going to need my cutting pad, some cardboard to draw, and a knife to cut. Always be careful when you use a knife. So let's draw our witch hat. Witch hat is pretty easy. Comes up, almost like a big triangle, comes down, then it has sides, comes back around and meets up. Good. Now let's cut out our witch hat. Remember, be careful. We're going to make little cuts. It doesn't need to be perfect. Take your time. Come back around. And good. Now we have our witch hat and our foil. So we're going to take our witch hat, and we'll take it with one side, we'll start to fold, and make the shape of the hat with our foil. Okay, you can do it twice to make it stronger. And there we go. Now we just take out, and we have our witch hat.
That witch hat is pretty good, but I can do the whole witch. Let's make a witch that's even better than Teacher Ben. First, we need some paper, a glue stick, markers, pencil, and scissors. Let's start with just the black paper and a pencil. First, let's start by drawing two lines that are close together at the top, but farther apart at the bottom. This will be our witch body. Next, add the shoulders and a circle for the head. Add your arms, hands, and actually erase your head because our head will not be with the black paper. Cut it out, and next let's make the shoes. Here I draw what I think looks just like a witch's shoe. Next, fold your paper in half so when you cut out the shoe, you cut out two identical shoes. Cut them out. And let's get some yellow paper. Cut two small rectangles with your yellow paper. Cut out a little square in the middle of your yellow paper. Now you have two buckles. Glue the buckles onto the shoe. And cut off any extra parts. Next, take some black paper and draw a witch hat. Cut out your witch hat and get some purple paper. I don't have purple paper, so I just colored it with a marker. Glue the purple paper onto your hat and make another buckle with your yellow paper. Next, let's make the legs. My legs will have stripes on them, so I will color black and purple on my paper. Glue the legs to the shoes Next, get some orange paper and cut some very small pieces. Tape them together so it looks just like hair. Tape the hair to the bottom of your hat. Looks good. Next up, let's make the hands. I draw one hand and I get a small square. I color them purple, glue on the hand, and with the square, I glue it on so the flat side is on the bottom of the hand. I can cut off the extra and I have a perfect hand. Next up, let's make the broom. Draw a broom shape onto the yellow paper and get a long, thin piece of brown paper. I don't have brown, so I colored a white piece with a brown marker. Then cut off a little piece of the brown, tape it to the broom, cut off the extra pieces, and tape the brown to the bottom of the broom. Next, with your pencil, draw a little bit of the marks on the bottom of the broom. Now, you can attach the legs and the broom. Here are our parts now. Our hat with our hair, our body with the broom, and I'm going to use a little picture of me. But a witch needs to have a green face. So I'm going to take a green marker and I'm going to color my face green. Once your face is colored green, just tape or glue your face to the body and put the hair and the hat over top of your face. Today, we're going to make a mummy. So, to get started, let's make a template. First, you will draw a line down the middle of your paper. Turn your paper and draw a line in the middle of the paper again. Using 2 fingers, measure and draw another line to your left and right of your middle line. Then on the left side, use 3 fingers to measure and draw another line. To the right, use 1 finger and then add 2 more fingers and draw your last line. So, to review, from the middle line, you make a mark 2 fingers over on the left and right. Then, from that mark, do another mark 1 finger over. And on your last mark, do 2 fingers to the right. Now, on the left side, 3 fingers. Great. Now, turn your paper and with 2 fingers, mark from the middle of your line. Now, we're going to draw our mummy. First, start with the head. The very top section is how big our head should be. Draw the head. Next, from the middle of our paper is the body. Draw the body. Next, the legs. Use 1 finger to know how far apart the legs should be. Draw the outside of your legs. And now we can add the feet. Next up, we will draw the arms. I use 2 fingers to know where the arm should be. Next up, we have to draw the hands. Now that one arm is done, let's do the second arm. Next up, take a marker, draw down the middle of your line, and draw half of your mummy. Remember, this is just the template. Next, fold on the middle line and it's time to cut out your pattern. Looks good, but I think my mummy is just a bit too tall. So I'm going to fold him in half on his body so I can make him a little bit shorter. that looks better. Next, we will take our template, get a new piece of paper, and we can trace our shape onto our new piece of paper. Now, using a marker, go over your pencil lines. Next, draw the eyes, and with a pencil, start to make the lines that make it look just like a mummy. With your marker, you can go over your pencil lines. And next, let's cut out our mummy. Our mummy is done now. Let's see if Teacher Ben can make his own mummy.
Okay, so for the mummy, I'm going to draw the head. Okay, here will be the arms coming down. And we'll get to this later. And here we're going to have the feet. So for this, we just really want the shape of a mummy. Now again, I'm going to take my scissors and cut out my mummy. Okay, now I'm going to take my mummy and my foil. We're going to wrap him up. Okay, so here is my cardboard mummy. Here is my cookie cutter mummy. Okay, you can see they're a little different. That's okay.
Now, let's make a vampire. You need some black, red, and white paper, glue stick, marker, pencil, scissors, and your template from our mummy. First, trace your template onto the black paper and take the template, make a mark where the shoulders are and one finger above the bottom of our person. Now we can make the cape. The cape is 4 fingers wide. Draw the shape of the cape. Draw the bottom of the cape. Bring the template back and make a mark about halfway up the head. Make the collar of the cape. And now we can cut out our pieces. Take the cape, put it on a red piece of paper, and trace the outline. Make a line at the bottom of the collar, and where the shoulders are, go inside the outline just by a little. Now we can cut out the red. Glue the red onto the black cape. Next, make a small triangle and a red bow tie. We have all our pieces now. Our white triangle, red bow tie, our cape, our black outlined person, and our head. I used a passport photo. I will cut my face out, glue it onto the cape, then glue the black outline of the body, put my white triangle on, and my red bow tie over top. Next, with a black marker, draw the buttons of the shirt. And of course, a vampire needs some teeth. Next, let's make a bat. We need a pencil, scissors, and black paper. First, we will start by drawing a circle in the middle of your paper. This will be the bat's head. Next, we can draw 2 triangles that will be the bat's ears. Then, using 4 fingers, space out each wing. You can connect the wing to the body with a curved line. Next, use 2 fingers, make a mark, 2 more fingers, make another mark, and make 1 more mark halfway between the body and your wing. Connect each mark with a curved line. Do this for both wings. Now it's time to cut out our bat. Remember to flip over the bat so there's no pencil marks. I thought it might be fun to put my little head on our bat. But if you want to just add 2 square eyes, that looks good too. Teacher Ben, what do you think of the bat?
That bat is good, but I am Batman.
Our next shape we're going to need to draw will be our bat. So I'm going to start with the head of the bat, come up, come across, come down, come up, down, do the same on the other side, and we'll make a little tail, and come up to finish. Okay, and this will be our bat, just like Batman. And this time, I'm going to use a pair of scissors to cut out my bat. Remember, be careful when you use scissors to cut. Now I have my bat, my aluminum foil. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take it at one end and fold it around.
Okay, we have our cookie cutters now. We have our mummy, our witch hat, and our bat. Let's make some cookies. Okay, here is our cookie dough. We're going to start with our witch hat. So, you put the witch hat down onto the cookie dough and try to find something flat. Okay, this is a little wooden cutting board I have. You can set it down over the witch hat, press down a little, and now we have our cut out witch hat shape. Pull it out. Good, now we have our witch hat cookie. Next, let's go on to our mummy. We set our mummy down. Again, find something flat. Press down lightly. Lift it up and then carefully pull out the cookie cutter. Last, we have our bat. We're going to follow the same step. Put it in our cookie dough. Press down lightly on our cookie cutter. And lift up our shape. Okay, now we're ready to bake our cookies.
Teacher Ben, my mummy is way better.
What? Oh, Zach thinks his mummy is better than mine. Little does Zach know, we can make our cookie even cooler. Take a knife and we can open the legs, can make the arms come out, and since this is a mummy, we can make some little cuts to make our mummy lines. Let's have some come the other way too. Let's see if Zach's mummy is cooler than that. Okay, after baking our cookies, here they are. We have our mummy, our witch hat, and our bat. I hope you enjoy making some Halloween cookies, and I hope you have a very happy Halloween.
Now, let's go to Teacher Jack. He will show us some of the work you did last month.
Please send us a picture or a video of your project. Send them to changhua@gmail.com. Here are the submissions for the month of October. Thank you for all your submissions, and thank you for watching. See you next time.
Don't forget to send us your work. Let's see some of the things you can send us. Some activities you can do this month are to make the Halloween characters, or make a cookie like Teacher Ben taught us how, or send a picture of your Halloween costume. Send your pictures to changhua@gmail.com. That's all for today. See you next time.